Hey, it's James from the Laravel Forge team here with a quick demonstration of a new feature that we have released. So currently Forge has a feature called recipes that allows you to run common bash scripts and run them on one or more of your servers. You can use recipes to do many things like install a MongoDB, basically anything that deals at a server level. Now what you can't do from here is change into a sites directory dynamically. You need to know the site that you want to run it from before you can change into that directory, which means that you can't run artisan commands, for instance, on a recipe level. So what we've introduced is a new commands panel, which you can find from within your site. So if we go to the default active site, we have this commands panel. Now, a command can run any arbitrary bash command like a recipe, but it's executed from within the site's root directory. So in my case, this site is HomeForge default. We can output that whole directory just by using the ls command. And when I run this command, we get this command history table. It takes a couple of seconds to run, and we can view the output, and we can see everything that's within this directory. We could also use something like pwd to get the current directory. And just to confirm that we are in HomeForge default. There we go, HomeForge default. Now what we can do, because we know that you're running a Laravel application, we're able to automatically suggest some of the most common commands that need to be ran. These are one-off commands that you don't need to run necessarily every time, but you might want to run occasionally. And this commands panel is ideal for those kind of situations. Now you'll notice here that the user column shows your name and your avatar. The reason for this is if the site is part of a circle, we can switch. I'll just go to Katie's and you can see it's already updated here. If I run a new command, we can run this and it will show that Katie ran this command. I can switch back to my account again and we can see Katie. So we now have like an audit trail of who's running which commands. This means that you no longer need to update your deploy script. You no longer need to SSH into a server to run these one-off commands. And of course, you can chain commands together. So for instance, we could change into the Forge root directory and then do pwd. See, I've used a semicolon here. So if I run this command, we will see that we're now in the Forge directory. The other thing to note here is that commands are run as the site user. So in this case, it's just a Forge user. But if I was using an isolated site, it would be running as the isolated user. And so that's the new command panel in Forge. Hope you like it.